work. Thank you so much for being with us tonight. If you have not yet met, my name is Jessica Brown with WCVB Channel 5, and I'm so honored and excited to be your MC tonight. Welcome you all to the Fenway Gala. That we are gathering today on land that is the traditional and ancestral home of the Pawtucket, Massachusetts, and Naumkeag people and their neighbors, the Nipmuc and the Mashpee Wampanoag, who have stewarded this land for hundreds of generations. And as a healthcare institution, Fenway Health recognizes the disparities in health that can and do result from the repeated violations of sovereignty and territory that have impacted the original inhabitants of this land for centuries. So in offering this land acknowledgement, Fenway Health affirms Indigenous sovereignty, history, and experience. Fenway is also affirming that American Indian, Native American, and Indigenous communities are present and alive today. There are nearly 5,000 Indigenous people living in Boston, and that Fenway Health is committed to meeting their healthcare needs. We are so excited to have you all here tonight at the Omni in the Seaport. It's a beautiful venue. It's nice to be somewhere different. For more than 30 years, this event and its predecessors have brought our community together throughout the city to celebrate LGBTQIA plus health. And tonight, we raise our glasses and our voices to do our shared vision for equitable, accessible healthcare for all. So tonight, we're going to shine a spotlight on the intersection of public health and community wellness. You're going to hear from individuals who have benefited from Fenway's unique wraparound service model, and we're going to take the time to recognize the individuals and organizations that are dedicating their physical, financial, and emotional resources to help safeguard the well-being of the LGBTQIA plus community. I like that. To get things started, I'd like to welcome to the stage the incredible co-chairs for this event, who are such a big part of making tonight so special. So please welcome Jen Petter and Michael Oliveri.
Thank you, Jessica. And thank you to everyone at WCVB for supporting tonight's event. As you know, it takes a village to plan a night like this, and we'd like to take a moment to acknowledge the generosity our corporate partners provide to make this evening possible. Our presenting sponsors offer extraordinary support for Fenway Health, taking strides to reinforce our mission in the community and the workplace. It's my pleasure to thank them for their continued support and to recognize them all for advocating for diverse and inclusive workplaces where LGBTQIA+, BIPOC, and employees from all walks of life can feel safe and respected. We are so fortunate to have these organizations stand with Fenway Health and demonstrate their unwavering commitment to our community. These presenting sponsors include Beth Israel Lahey Health, Blue Cross Blue Shield of Massachusetts, to whom I would like to extend a very personal thank you, Moderna, who helped make this event even imaginable, and Point 32 Health. Thank you for your support. We'd also like to thank our platinum and gold level sponsors. These include Eastern Bank, Gilead Sciences, PTC, PwC, Takeda, and Vertex. Michael.
Thank you, Jennifer. We would not be here tonight without the dedication and support of the volunteers and Fenway Health staff members who have worked tirelessly to make this gala happen. Let's take a moment to invite those individuals to stand and recognize them for their outstanding contributions to Fenway Health. Thank you very much. I also want to turn our attention to our friends, allies, and honorary hosts, and especially our table captains and co-captains. There are 60 tables here in the room tonight, and we could not have done it without your leadership. Would all of the table captains and co-captains please stand so we can give you a well-deserved round of applause. Jen, we have a rowdy crowd here tonight. We're going to have to rein this crowd in. And finally, to all of the hotel service and support staff who are behind the scenes ensuring tonight's success, thank you. Every day, Fenway Health strives to provide accessible, equitable health care for everyone that walks through its doors. To tell us more about how Fenway ensures good health care outcomes to its patients and our communities, please welcome to the stage CEO Ellen Lapointe.
Hi, everybody. Welcome. It's wonderful to see you all. It's great to be here. Thank you, Mike and Jen. And thank you, presenting sponsors, Blue Cross Blue Shield, BIL, Beth Israel Lahey Health, Moderna, and Point 32 Health. People who know me, and that's a lot of you in this room, know that I often talk about feeling grateful. And that's really how I am feeling right now, honestly. I just have so much gratitude for the fact that we're here together to enjoy one another's company, first and foremost, that we're going to celebrate and we're going to appreciate the extraordinary impact of Fenway Health that we've had on the lives of countless individuals for over 50 years now, over 50 years. I'm grateful for the support that you all give to Fenway Health. I'm grateful for the work that you do. And I'm deeply grateful to those of you who entrust us with your health care. I'm also grateful beyond words for the incredible and devoted team of people who show up to work each and every day at Fenway Health. I do want to give one more round of applause for our staff. Fenway Health is such a special place. We were founded in 1971 out of necessity in response to inequity and injustice. There was scarcity and, in some cases, outright denial of health care available to Fenway neighborhood residents who were LGBTQIA+, who were older people, who were students, and who were younger folks who didn't want their parents notified that they were seeking care. In the decades that have followed, Fenway Health has stayed true to that original mission, which is providing health care to people who couldn't get it anywhere else. Over time, we've expanded our efforts exponentially to dramatically broaden our reach and our impact. And our continued success is really rooted in our ability to innovate and to transform ourselves to rise to the moment in an ever-changing landscape of progress and challenge. And let's face it, I don't know if there's a better way to describe the times we're in than a landscape of challenge. You know, it's no secret that the healthcare industry is facing historic stressors here in Boston and nationally. Inflation, challenges in the medical and pharmaceutical supply chains, unprecedented shortages of clinicians and providers are putting an enormous strain on hospitals and health centers everywhere. And Fenway Health is not immune to these external forces. I actually want to take a few minutes to share one of the ways Fenway Health's response to these challenges is making a difference in the lives of the people who are counting on us, our patients. There's been an absolutely explosive rise in the demand for mental health services everywhere, including at Fenway Health. We're only beginning to really appreciate, I think, or understand the cumulative impacts of the strain and the trauma of the COVID-19 pandemic on all of us. We're contending with the rise of unbridled and unhinged hatred towards transgender and gender non-binary people. And the news every day is full of stories of political and economic uncertainty and strife. I mean, let's face it, people are hurting. I'm sure many of us in this room have felt this ourselves or witnessed this with our loved ones and our friends. I know certainly I have. So as is the case with every other healthcare organization, the rising demand for behavioral health services at Fenway Health outstripped our ability to meet it. And the people who need our help have had to endure lengthy waits. So in response to this, we needed to take a hard look at sort of how we were doing things to see if there could be a better way. We partnered with the Massachusetts League of Community Health Centers. They provided us with a grant that helped us to reimagine the way that we provide access to behavioral health services and care. And at every point of inflection, whenever we needed to take a hard look at how we were, make a decision that wasn't necessarily obvious, we found our answers by centering the patients and their needs. We focused on things like late cancellations and no-shows. Those are costly, but most importantly, they use up available time that could otherwise be spent with people who need our care. We decided to put patients in charge of scheduling appointments, and we created a lot of different ways for them to do that. And just by doing that, we saw a 60% decrease in no-shows and cancellations, and also lifted a huge burden from our providers to have to set those up. We tackled what felt like an intractable problem of how to create more clinical time so that patients could come off that waiting list and receive the treatment that they need and deserve from us. We implemented a patient-centered model of care that's rooted in the patient's strengths and supports patients to live in their wellness. We're also working so that our staff can continue to live in their wellness, in our wellness. We all need this. The impact on our approach has been quite significant. In less than a year's time, we increased our capacity to see new patients by over 400%. And we shared the results of our work with the Mass League last year, and 6 other community health centers in Massachusetts decided to implement this model. And just 2 weeks ago, one of those health centers presented the results of their work implementing Fenway's patient-centered strengths-based model of behavioral health care at a conference. And they reported that in less than 6 months, with a much smaller team of clinicians, they were able to consistently offer appointments in a much shorter time frame, within a couple of weeks of the patients signing on. So this success, and the success of other health centers, of course, is important. It's essential. The Mass League is going to continue to spread the word about this approach and recommend it as a resource. This innovation, this leadership, it's not just affecting our patients, right? It's really extending to improve the quality of care and access to care in Massachusetts and beyond. This could really be a game changer down the line for people in Massachusetts who are seeking much needed mental health services. But I don't want you to just take my word for it. I want to tell you about a recent Fenway Health patient who was living with chronic illness. They'd been working with multiple therapists in many, many settings over a long time, over a couple of decades, and they hadn't had a lot of success. Last year they came to Fenway Health and they got treatment that was focused on their strengths and on developing solutions that were relevant in their life, deeply relevant in their life. So once weekly therapy, eventually moved to every other week, then monthly, then every 6 weeks. They found employment. They formed new relationships. They started dating. And with this new knowledge of how to live in their wellness, they actually were able to graduate from therapy with the promise from Fenway Health that they could come back anytime if their symptoms returned. And the patient said this to their therapist: "I can't believe this. I've never graduated from therapy before. No one has ever told me that I can be well." Yeah. So implementing this change at Fenway Health has not been easy, but our ability to adapt and to change, even when it's hard, is one of the essential hallmarks of Fenway Health, and the main reason we've been able to have such a profound impact in the lives of so many people over so many years. Today, over 32,000 people, many of you in this room, come to us for health care. About a third of our patients identify as BIPOC. Our patients speak over 40 languages. They travel from nearly 1,300 zip codes. I didn't even know there were that many zip codes. To come see us. They want to get their care with us. We care for the largest number of trans and gender non-binary people in New England. About 4,200 people overall. And we are the largest non-hospital provider of HIV and AIDS services in New England, about 2,200 patients. So it's really spectacular, genuinely and humbling, honestly, to consider what Fenway Health has accomplished over these years and what we stand for today and what we're poised to do going forward. We're building a future that includes everyone. And you, of course, are part of that future. It's why we're all here tonight, and I really do genuinely want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for being here and for being part of this family. I'm going to close on a personal note. Yesterday was the 10th anniversary of the death of my best friend and the godfather of my son, a man named Franco Beneduce. Some of you might know him from a long time ago. He tested positive for HIV in 1995, but he died of a brain hemorrhage in May of 2013. He did not die of AIDS. Rather, he lived a full life with HIV for 18 years. Because of the progress that we've made in the fight against AIDS. So Franco was an event producer, and in November of 2012, which turned out to be only about 6 months before he died, he was planning Lighten in the Grove, which was the biggest fundraiser of the year for the National AIDS Memorial Grove at Golden Gate Park in San Francisco. Some of you undoubtedly have been there. It's beautiful. The weather forecast was predicting near hurricane force winds on the evening of the event, which I neglected to mention takes place outside in a grove of trees. So the board was incredibly and understandably really nervous. So in the midst of everything he was juggling, Franco took a few minutes to craft an email that he sent to that board of directors, and I actually want to read to you a little bit of what he said. As you know, the extended forecast is not good. Not only will there be significant rain this weekend, but significant wind will accompany it. This morning, I remembered why we're here, what we're doing, and what this is all about. Everything to do with HIV and AIDS over the last 20, 30 years has meant seemingly insurmountable odds. The forecast was never good. The winds were high, and yet we persevered. In some respects, here we are again. How fitting. This event is about remembering and honoring people whom we've loved and lost, and our helpers and partners along the way. It's also a tribute to the incredible work of this organization to keep those memories alive and the countless insurmountable odds you've faced and that we've all faced. In that context, a little rain and wind ain't nothing. I'm reminded of this. Water brings life. So I choose to see the weather we face as a good, healthy burst of life in our living memorial. Blessed be. I'm sure there will be unanticipated hurdles and surprises along the way in the next few days, and times when we clench our teeth. We're doing our best to anticipate as many challenges as we can, and we'll deal with the rest as they come, one by one. While I can make no promises about Mother Nature's wisdom, I can promise you this: resilience, fortitude, and good cheer from me and my hardworking staff every single step on the rest of this journey. I say, onward. So there you go. Even without those fantastic metaphors, I would say these are perfect words for these times as well, yes? Yes. So, here's to you, Franco Beneduce. Here's to all of us. Onward, good people. Thank you.
What's my name? Big tunes, got the club banging. Less man, more baddies. What's that? It's a drop top caddy. What's my name? Got daddy. Big tunes, got the club banging. Less man, more baddies. What's that? It's a drop top caddy. More daddy, more daddy, more daddy, more daddy, more daddy, more daddy, real talk.
When I start to tell them, they think I'm telling lies.
Maya Angelou!
It's in the reach of my arm, the span of my hips, the stride of my step, the curl of my lips. I'm a woman, phenomenal.
Let's go! Anyone else need to pick their jaws off the floor? That was amazing! I mean, if you don't know, that was Imperfectly Perfected Dance Troupe, and I just know I want to be part of it. That was amazing. What an amazing performance. So make sure to stick around for dessert, drinks, and dancing, and the ladies of drama at our after party later tonight. So welcome back, everyone. I'm hoping that you're enjoying your dinner and are looking forward to what's ahead. We have some incredible honorees and speakers lined up for you tonight. And to build on the energy of Imperfectly Perfected Dance Troupe, we decided, how about now for the live auction? What do you guys think? How about now for the live auction? What do you guys think? There we go. We have some truly fabulous items available for tonight's live auction. So now is the time to start getting ready. We're going to ask you to raise your hand high. If you see something you like, you want to bid on, our volunteers in the room will come over to your section so we can record the amount. So I'm going to ask for some help here in just a minute, but they're here. Mike is here, Jen is perfect. So our first live auction item, a dinner catered by Tiffany Faison, Big Heart Hospitality. You've seen her on Bravo's Top Chef, the Food Network's Chopped, and she's here with us tonight, so I figured we're gonna bring the pressure on here and bring her up here and help us out.
It's okay to clap. Makes a girl feel good. Can I just say before I begin, before I goat all of you into giving me your wallets, which is going to happen, no, it's going to happen. I think this is my 10th year with Fenway Health Gala. When I come into this room, it feels like home. I see you guys, and we missed it for a couple of years, and there's this centering and feeling of home, especially with all the BS that's going on in the world right now, and to be able to see all of your incredible faces in our city and to feel our queerness together and the power of all of us. Can we even? Yes. Can we even? Okay. Do you know where your wallets are? Because I've gone around the room and stolen all of them, one by one. All right. If you have change jingling in your pockets, I will find you, I promise you. So, I have done this for a few years, and I will tell you, this is my first year back in a few. The auction item is me coming to your home, or home of your richest friend, or the friend of the person that you love their kitchen, or whatever. If your home is not great, I don't know, we can do it in the restaurants, that's fine too. So don't get daunted by that. If you have like a tiny, tiny kitchen, that's fine. We all live in a very expensive city. I get it, we'll figure it out. But it's a multi-course dinner. So not more than 8 courses, because, at some point I'm gonna stop drinking in your house, and I can't really do that many courses. But my team will be with me, and we will do it together. It is in your home. Couple little things, can't be more than an hour from Boston, unless it's in P-Town, and then I will honor it in P-Town. Has to be a year to the date of now, and we'll find a mutually agreed upon time. I promise you'll make it work. Guys, couple things. It's not gonna be Christmas. Someone tried that once, and I was like, Jesus rose, I don't know, Jesus was born for me too. Not really, but whatever. Can't be Easter, because Jesus rose for me, obviously. I don't know, Valentine's Day, I don't really give a shit, so whatever, let's do it. Either way, what we'll do is we'll talk about what you like, we'll talk about foods that you like, and I will totally customize it to you. It could be a 50th anniversary. It could be a 50th birthday. It could be a 25th birthday. I could do a Taylor Swift dinner. If she was here, I would do it. My point is I'll totally customize it to you guys. So, we good with this? Everyone in? Okay. I'm standing here as a whole-ass adult human that doesn't want to be embarrassed by going home with a $1,000 dinner. It's not happening. I think the best dinner we ever did, I think it was $20,000, and we can beat that tonight. Also, I will say this, not that I'm like pimping out my friendship, but some of the auction item winners of this dinner some of them have become dear, dear friends of mine throughout the year because I basically don't leave your house. I like move in for a couple days. So just be prepared for that. My dog's coming, my partner's coming, we're like moving in, it's fine. We're all gonna be like besties. Okay. I think that's it. You can be a vegan. You can be a pescatarian. You can be a meatitarian. I can't think of anything you can't be. You can be, if you just want to drink, that's fine too. I'll drink with you. It's fine. We'll do it together. So, guys, here we go. They're going to do the auction. We'll be here together. I'm going to be out there pulling money out of your pockets. Let's raise money for Fenway Health. It's been over 50 years of taking care of our community in ways that we didn't even know our community needed to be taken care of. There was a time, I know, we all living in this state thought we were through it, everything was fine. We just like kind of took, like, I don't know, it was like this fun dinner that we went to and the women's dinner, the men's dinner, and we kind of took it for granted for a while. There's no taking this for granted anymore. When we talk about the zip codes to come to Fenway Health to receive health care, it is because this country is changing at such an alarmingly terrifying rate that we get to sit in this room in the privilege that we have with the money in our pockets. Let's continue to fund Fenway Health by me cooking for you. Let's go.
Let's start the bid at $2,500. $2,500? Oh, we have right here. In the white suit. Anyone else? Right over here.
A bid on 19.
How about 3,000?
Can everyone just like drink whatever's in front of them immediately? Like just pound it. Let's go. This isn't, come on.
19.
This is a very fancy gay bar. Let's go, drink.
We have 3,000 over here. Excellent. 3,500. How about 35? What was? 3,000? 3,000 over there, 3,000 over here. We're going to go up. We're going to go up.
I think we can go up to maybe 4.
3,500. Right over here, 3,500. Up.
Table 19 is
3,500 over there at this table. 4,000. $5,000 right at that table right over there. Woo. Okay, we're going with 5,000. Okay, I see 6,000 right here. The lovely lady in the green. How about 6,000? We have any 6,500? Any 6,500? Oh, 6,500 in the back. Oh my good, this is amazing. 7,000 right over here. Thank you, Tiffany. Tiffany's going around the room now. She's not playing. She's having cocktails. She's looking at wallets.
7 could be it.
Are we at 7?
I think there's more room in
We're
this,
at 7.
in this room.
8?
8.
Is that
I see 8.
9. Okay, we're having a war. $9,000 right over here.
Daddy, where's your wallet?
9,000.
Where's that wallet, honey?
Oh,
Where is it? Oh, here we go.
10?
Oh!
Is that, did you say 10?
10 card in
$10,000 was where we are.
Come on now.
$10,000 in the back.
Come to the table or I won't come back. What do we have?
We're
12,000.
12.
I've like completely co-opted this situation. 12,000.
We're at 12,000.
I really want to come to your house. You know that.
I feel like we can do more than 12,000. I have a feeling
What do
it's
we got?
happening in the room. Tiffany's looking for it.
Hi. Hi. Is it you? I love you too.
No pressure.
I didn't get robbed on TOC. I shit the bed last year. Please. I'll come back and win next year. It's fine. I can take my own responsibility. What's your name?
Mark.
Mark. You look like a player.
Okay.
I try.
Let's go, Mark.
We're at 12. We're at 12.5.
Mark, what do you got? 15?
Are you
Let's
saying
just do 15.
12.5? 12.5. Right over here. How about
What about
13?
13?
How about
13?
13? 13 right over there. This table, they want
14.
it.
We got 14 here.
They want it right over
14.
here. How about 14?
14 right here.
14 right over there. 15. Oh, it's going to be a war for... Okay, I'm going for 16. 16 right over here. We have 16 right over here.
Can I just remind you guys, you can write this off. Like, all of you who make like stacks of cash, you can write this off. Like, I'm basically free.
Okay, they said 16. What about you? 17. We're going 17. $20,000.
We got 20.
I'm looking back over here. I feel like we might have a little more.
I think they put it over the top.
$20,000, 25, 25,000, 20,500. Going once, going twice. Sold.
Lovely.
$20,000.
Thank you.
Congrats! Oh my gosh, amazing.
Wow.
That is amazing. A full.
Now that is a way to get an auction started, Jessica. Like, let's keep this momentum going.
Let's keep it going. Okay, for the next auction item. I mean, Tiffany's not going to be involved with this one, but maybe she can help us out because she's good at getting the money out here. So here we go. First up, this is what we have right now, a 4-night stay for 2 in South Carolina's Low Country. This is a great weekend getaway we're talking about. This guest casita is at the home of longtime Fenway supporters, former WCVBer, Randy Price, and Mark Steffen. You'll be just outside. I'm going to paint a picture for you here of historic Savannah, Georgia, beach community, Hilton Head Island, and elegant Charleston, just a short drive away. We're going to start the bidding at $1,500. $1,500. Right here, we got $1,500. All right, we're looking for 2,000. 2,000 right over here, perfect. We're looking here, okay, this is 2,500 we're at now. 2,500, right over here. We're looking for 3,000. 3,000, right over here. We're looking for 3,500. 3,500, right over here. Yes, 3,500. We're looking for $4,000 right now. Well, we've got it, $4,000. How about 4,500? 4,500, we've got a battle. I love a battle. How about 5,000? 5,000, let me paint the picture. Oh, 5,000, excellent. Do we see 5,500? Do we see 5,500? So let me explain, 5,500, excellent, amazing. That was an enthusiastic 5,500, I love it. How about 6,000?
I see 6 in the front, right there. 6,000.
6,000. Excellent. How about 6,500? Let's have some fun. 6,500, 6,500 right over here. Excellent. Ooh, 7,000? Should we go 7,000? So let me break it down for you here. You can enjoy some swimming, biking, a short drive into Charleston, have a nice meal, located just outside of historic Savannah, Georgia. It's going to be beautiful. We're looking
we have a 7 right here. 7,000.
7,000?
7,000.
7,000? Last call for 7,500? 7,500. 7,000 going once, going twice. Sold to $7,000. Congratulations, and thank you so much. It's perfect. I know. Okay, the next auction item we have. This is a good one. Another good one. A co-host a cocktail party with Chef Karen Akunowitz. You and 5 friends are invited to join James Beard Award-winning chef Karen Akunowitz for a private aperitivo party at Bar Vope. If you haven't been there, amazing food. She'll create a menu of cocktails and food for you to enjoy in a Amaro bar, and you'll join you and your guests at your aperitivo party as well. So we're going to start the bidding there at $3,500. $3,500? $3,500 right over here.
45.
Excellent. You'll also be, we're going to go for $4,000 right now. Do we see $4,000?
4,000 in the back, I think.
4,000 in the back? 4,000. How about 4,500? 4,500?
I see 5 in the back.
5. Did you say 6?
6.
6,000.
We see 6 in the back.
Amazing. 6,000 in the back. How about 6,500? 6,500 in the room? 6,500? We're going for 6,500 right here. In the red, 6,500 right over there. How about 7,000? 7,000 right over here? 7,000 anywhere? Okay, we're going with 6,500. Any 7,000s, last call. By the way, you and your guests will get to take home a gift bag, including a copy of Karen's new cookbook, out in September. Okay, we're going with 7,000? 7,000? Going once? Going twice? Sold! In the red. Thank you so much. This is the last one, and it's a big one. The last one we have is a week-long getaway in Provincetown. A week long. This light and bright 3-bedroom home is just a short walk to everything in P-Town. You can enjoy a perfect summer getaway for a week, relaxing on the deck in this quiet neighborhood, or head into town to explore Commercial Street. Dinner for 2 also included with this item. The home sleeps 8, so you can invite me. Has 3 full bathrooms, 1 powder room, fenced-in yard, and 2 off-street parking spaces. This was donated by Timothy Halpin. We're going to start the bidding on this one high, because this is a good one. We're starting this one at $10,000. $10,000, a week-long getaway in P-Town. Anyone? We're starting high, because I know you can do it. $10,000, a week-long stay in P-Town.
Who hasn't gotten their reservations yet? I know there are people out there haven't booked your week in P-Town yet. Here's your opportunity. $10,000, 1 week, right in the heart of town. Beautiful place in P-Town. $10,000.
$10,000, anyone? Do I see a hand going up? I think I see a hand going up. No, I don't see a hand going up. Okay, we're gonna bring it down to $9,000. 9,000, anyone?
Look at this place. It's right in the heart of town. Beautiful place in P-Town. 9,000.
Remember, this is for a good cause here we're talking about. Let's have some fun. Let's raise some money
All
for
right.
a good cause.
We
Here
have
we go.
one at 9,000.
$9,000 right over here. Excellent. I love
PWC
it.
table representing right there.
Yes,
My
I love
PWC
that.
crowd.
Yes, excellent. One last round. How about 9,500, anyone?
It sleeps 8. You can
It
pool your
sleeps
money
8.
together.
It sleeps 8. You can split the cost between 8. 9,500, anyone? Is that a hand back there? Is that a hand? Oh, the hand went back down. We're going to go with 9,000. Going once. Going twice. Sold.
Thank you, Ed.
Congratulations.
9,000.
Thank you so much. Thank you all to everyone who's bid tonight. We really appreciate it. Thank you so much. And congratulations to all the winners. So for those of you who were outbid, don't forget to check out our silent auction at celebratefenway.org. So now, as we prepare to introduce you to tonight's honorees, We want to take a moment to recognize Community Leadership Awards Fenway Health has presented throughout the year. So these awards acknowledge and celebrate individuals and organizations that provide leadership and positive visibility for the LGBTQIA+ community of New England. So the following awards were first presented during community events throughout 2022 and 2023, and we are excited to recognize the following past and present award recipients of this year's gala. If you're here with us tonight, we want you to stand and be recognized. So for the Betty Burns Award, Joshua and Amy Boger. The Trailblazer Award, Quinn and Babazi. The Spirit of Fire Award, Dr. Shale Mangai. The Michael A. Tyre Award, Dr. Kenneth Mayer. The Bayard Rustin Award for Courage, Cecilia Chung. The Belinda A. Dunn Award for Activism, the Cheryl Lee Ralph. And the Special Image Award, Coleman Domingo. So this year, we have two great recipients for the Fenway Leadership Awards, each making really a tremendous and unique impact on LGBTQIA+ wellness. So the first award is presented to an organization that saw a need and an opportunity. These folks led a grassroots movement that's continuing to evolve and continuing to grow based on a simple principle. Pride is for everyone. That's right. Boston Pride for the People recognizes that Pride celebrations go beyond parades, go deeper than flags. They are an important gateway to the health and wellness of the community. I'd like to invite Mariangeli Sola Cervera to tell us more about our first Fenway Health Award recipient. Mariangeli is the inaugural Executive Director for the Mayor's Office of LGBTQ+ advancement, which works to empower, protect, and advance the rights and dignity of all LGBTQ residents. Everyone, please welcome Mariangeli to the stage.
Buenas tardes a todos. I'm going to try that again. I know you took Spanish in high school. Buenas tardes a todos. Thank you, thank you. My name is Mariangeli Solis Cervera, and I definitely just ran over here, so pardon my breathing. I use she, her pronouns, and I am the Chief of Equity and Inclusion for the City of Boston. Thank you. I am pleased to be here today as a representative of the first elected woman, mother, and Asian American woman, Mayor Michelle Wu. And before I say my remarks, I want to thank Jessica, Ellen, the staff at Fenway, and the staff here at the hotel for the amazing food and the amazing service. Thank you for everything that you've done today. Wow, really, I am really out of breath, so my apologies for that. Okay, this group that I'm going to be calling in just a second is a group that I have had the pleasure of working with for the last couple of months. The president of this group recently told everyone to get your outfits ready to celebrate the return of Pride here in the city of Boston. Join us on June 10th at 10 a.m. at Copley Plaza and get your outfits ready. What I have learned from this group, this innovative group, this detailed-oriented group, this intentional group, is to really build coalitions, to extend and really build bridges, even when people may not be ready to build bridges. And I am so honored and so grateful to our partners at Pride for the People for everything that they've done in bringing back Pride this year and keeping the honor and the fight in Pride this year. Thank you for everything and congratulations.
Hi, everybody. My name is Gary Daffin. I'm the Executive Director at the Multicultural AIDS Coalition, and we're the fiscal sponsor for Boston Pride for the People this year. And
hold on one second. I want y'all to hear Gary.
so I know why people aren't paying attention. So let me answer a few very important questions. So be quiet for a minute. So there are two questions that I've been getting all night. So here are the answers. One, the sling is mine. Two, no, I don't have it with me. So I know that a lot of people here are pretending not to look at their social media, but we actually have our Grindr and our Adam for Adam and Scruff ads coming out soon. So we hope that people will see that we're very sex positive and really into having fun. And this Pride is going to be a really fun time because we want to bring Pride back. It's time for us to have it back. It's been 3 years. And just to say what we're doing. So we're going to have the traditional Pride parade. We're going to start at Copley Square, and it's going to start at 11 o'clock. The governor and the mayor are going to cut the ribbon and kick it off, and then we're going to march to Boston Common. We're going to have a festival at Boston Common from 12 to 6, and then a festival also at City Hall from 12 to 6. The Boston Common is a all-ages festival, and the one that's for City Hall is for 21 and older because it's going to be have alcohol and dancing and more of a big party. So we really want people to come out. There's still time for folks to register if you have groups that want to march. It's still time to sponsor if your company might want to participate and sponsor Boston Pride for the People. And there's still time to have a table on the Common. So you can go to our website, bostonprideforthepeople.org, and find out more about what's happening. And we really hope that everybody enjoys this year's Pride, and it's going to be a lot of fun. That's our main objective is to make sure that it's a very inclusive Pride, that everybody feels that they're a part of it, that they're welcome, and that everybody has fun. And Fenway, we want to say thank you to Fenway and the folks at Fenway. Fenway has always been a real part of the infrastructure of this community, and the people at Fenway have always participated in advocacy, and that's true with Boston Pride for the People. We have people from Fenway staff like Bren who are on our committees, and we have this wonderful person here to my left, Adriana, who is the president of Boston Pride for the People, and really represents us well. She's beautiful, and she has much more fashion sense than most of us. So yeah, we just want to say thank you for this award. The people, on behalf of all the folks in Boston Pride for the People, that's Raina and Evan and Katie and Amy and a whole bunch of folks that are really folks who work in organizations like Fenway or MAC or the LGBT Chamber of Commerce or Mass Equality or MIT or Goldman Sachs. It's a really diverse group of people, and we really want to make sure that people come out. People know that we're having Pride again. Pride is back, so make sure you come out and join us.
As we continue, I want to invite everyone to take their seats again as we welcome and bring up our second award recipient. It is my privilege to introduce you to Mandy Lucier, Site Manager for Youth on Fire. Youth on Fire provides immediate and basic support homeless and street-involved young adults need. We're talking showers, medical care, something to eat. After their urgent needs are met, the peer counselors help them secure and maintain a job and find stable housing. The obstacles facing these youth really are tremendous. Many of them need to secure these resources without the basics like an address, a reference, or even a photo ID, yet they persevere and succeed. To tell us more about their experiences and the impact of Youth on Fire, I'd like you to welcome Mindy to the stage.
What a night! Yes, thank you all for being here. How much fun is this? Love it. Just like genuinely thank you to everyone who came here to support Fenway and to support programs like Youth on Fire. It's such important work. And we couldn't do it without the support of our community, so thank you so much. That is not even why I'm up here. But I just wanted to say it. So I'm gonna just, all right, y'all. So I'm Mandy, I'm the program manager at Youth on Fire. Youth on Fire is a drop-in center serving youth who are unstably housed in Harvard Square in Cambridge. We work with young adults to support them with their goals, which can include anything from connecting to healthcare, behavioral health, legal services, LGBTQ specific services, all that and more. There's an incredible team of people who make it run. And what I wanted to do today was actually read a piece that one of our incredible members wrote. And I'd love for everyone to maybe just remember why we're here and listen, because I've got a story to tell, and it's not for me. I want you to hear it. Thank you. And then we can have fun later. Y'all, there's an after party. Like, we got this. All right. So I have the distinct honor of reading a piece from one of our young folks about their story and their experience with our program. My story is my story, but it's not just my story. It's the story of many. It's a story of misunderstood youth and the societal ostracized child. It's a story of intergenerational trauma instead of intergenerational wealth. A story of a tug of war with dropping out of college and hoping there's a cot in the shelter that night. It's a story of being uncomfortable when someone asks for your number because you don't always have the money to pay for a phone. For me, small talk is always big talk. Questions like, how are you? Where are you from? Or should we get dinner? Pierce my trauma like a knife. This is a story of awkwardly and subtly asking that friend who suggested going out to eat if they can pay for both of you. And when they can't pay for both, suggesting a walk by a store that accepts EBT instead. It's the story of a college student in a human behavior class who was tasked with answering this icebreaker question. What is your worst childhood memory? And then realizing that the people around you couldn't handle for 5 minutes what you experience every day of your life. It's the story of losing everything I assumed a person could never lose. It's the story of someone who almost didn't make it through the final semester of school because of being privy to life's hardship and struggles with mental and physical health. And then there's the story of this person once they found Youth on Fire. It is now the story of finally being able to have the therapy after struggling to exist for so long around people who gaslit my trauma. It's the story of being seen, not just being viewed. It's the story of being heard, not just being listened to. It's the story of rediscovering what it feels like to be in a dentist chair, which resulted in the dentist lady saying how important it is for me to come back for a cleaning every 6 months. This is a story of finally obtaining insurance and being able to go to a doctor's appointment with my new homelessness-sensitive primary care provider. It's the story of constantly needing to prove myself, but never wanting to disclose information to those who would likely not understand me anyway. It's the story of realizing I finally have a space to breathe. I was hesitant to tell my story, but I'm telling you because I want you to know that every person who walked through Youth on Fire's doors has a story whose tumultuosity, y'all, that's a mouthful. After like an open bar situation, whose tumultuosity could bring you to your knees. Hang tight, y'all. We're not done yet. And the person who wrote this is in the room. And every person who walks into Youth on Fire has a tenacity, a grit, and a resilience that's dumbfoundingly beautiful. But it's a resilience that no one should ever have to garner. I want you to know that Youth on Fire is unique, and not just that it's a physical space. Youth on Fire is not just resources for housing, employment. It keeps people safe. It kept me sane. It keeps me sane. It's a place for laughter in times of despair, a place for solidarity in times of isolation and loneliness. My hope is that after listening to this speech, you too will understand the importance of Youth on Fire. I use my privilege here today to uplift the voices of my peers, and I'm going to leave you with one question. As Angela Davis might ask, how can you use your knowledge and your resources to help us remake the world so that it's better for all of our inhabitants? And how can you use your privilege to make their story the story of many a successful one? Thank you.
Can we get another round of applause for Mandy? Thank you so much for sharing those amazing, powerful words and for sharing the impact of Youth on Fire. And all the members of Youth on Fire, we thank you for your work, grateful for your work, and you make all of us so very proud. So thank you so much once again. So our second Fenway Leadership Awardees have provided incredible support to the health and well-being of LGBTQIA plus young people and the work of Youth on Fire. Their philanthropic endeavors make a tremendous impact on the wellness of people throughout Boston. And here to tell us a little more about our honorees, the Hale family is the Fenway family's friend and colleague, Kevin B. Chartwell, MD, and CEO of Boston Children's Hospital. Kevin.
Thank you. It's a pleasure to be here tonight. Thank you to Jessica Brown. Thank you all, the audience, and Fenway Health. And thank you to Mandy, who just was incredibly eloquent around the importance of Youth on Fire. You know, it's an honor to be here this evening to celebrate the great work of Fenway Health and applaud your decision to honor our mutual friends, Rob and Karen Hale, and the entire Hale family. With the incredible vital work that happens at Fenway Health, it doesn't surprise me that during the Hale's proactive evaluation of causes to support, they came upon Youth on Fire, and they were moved to endow the work. At Children's, we see and feel the pressures and struggles families go through as they transition along with their trans child. It's common for us to see children acting out, depressed, or otherwise struggling to thrive because of their overwhelming gender dysphoria. When they find they have our support, your support, and their family is there to support them, their demeanor changes dramatically. If you know the Hales, you won't be surprised that as they listen and learn about issues like youth homelessness, family rejection, and the subsequent struggles that our young adults endure, they find ways to help. Karen and Rob believe deeply in supporting local communities through philanthropy and have pledged or donated more than $300 million to a broad range of causes $300 million to a broad range of causes in New England and beyond. I think that's called putting your money where your heart is. In addition to their long-standing commitment to Boston healthcare and education, last year Karen and Rob made $52 million in grants from their foundation, $1 million per week, supporting smaller organizations, making a difference on a wide range of causes, from environmental conservation to youth mental health equity for our underserved local communities. The whole family, including Karen and Rob's 3 adult children, Trevor, Thomas, and Brett, came together to support causes that are near and dear to their hearts. Their goal was to create transformative impact in our local communities and provide financial stability to smaller organizations that need it the most. They are truly an extraordinary family who have made an incredible impact through their deep commitment to supporting causes that spark their collective imagination. And their work doesn't just stop with funding. They give generously of their time and energy to support organizations and initiatives that seek to make our world a better place. They have funded groundbreaking research in the fields of healthcare and education. They work tirelessly to support underserved communities and empower our neighbors, our fellow humans, who don't have a place at the usual table, who are not truly seen, who don't have that champion. Their dedication to giving back has truly set an example for all of us to follow. As we prepare to present the award to Rob and Karen and the Hale family, I'd like to invite Fenway Health CEO Ellen LaPointe, Chairman Scott Walker, and Mandy back on the stage to help me. So thank you all. And now I'd like to invite up Rob and Karen and the family to come up.
Good job. Thank you. That was awesome.
You want to take a picture?
Did you notice the generational reading? The youngsters brought up an iPhone and read from it, and then Church and I brought up notes. Old school. Thank you, Jessica. Thank you, Dr. Churchwell. Mandy, thank God I had church between you and I. Ooh, who would want to follow Mandy? Give it up for Mandy. Thank you, Ellen. Thank you to the entire Fenway Health organization, and most of all, thank you to everybody in this room. You're special people. Thank you. I am honored and humbled to receive this award from Fenway Health on behalf of my lovely wife, Karen, and our entire family. Thank you. Our family believes that health care is a right, not a privilege. We share that belief with Fenway Health and everyone in this room. In our lifetime, we've had the great honor of supporting impactful Boston organizations that are near and dear to our heart. We've always focused on youth, healthcare, and equity. For many years, we've had wonderful partners in these areas, such as, and first and foremost, Boston Children's Hospital, where we've given it up for Children's Hospital. We've been able to support research, innovation, and equality in healthcare. We've been blessed to support as well many smaller local organizations that are carrying out vital missions near and dear to our hearts. We wanted to do more in this community to help solve real, urgent, and obvious needs. You know this, but I'm going to remind you, 1/3 of the people experiencing homelessness in Boston are young adults. A disproportionate number of those youth are in the LGBTQIA community and people of color. We wanted to do more for equality for the LGBTQIA community, and we wanted to do more for youth homelessness. When we found our dear friend Maggie Wilson, who's here with us, a guest of ours, introduced us to Fenway Health. And then we found my lifetime friend, our dear friend, Don MacArthur, had volunteered for the last 30 years in Fenway Health. Donnie's here as our guest. We knew we needed to help. It was a perfect fit. You are making Boston a better city. Youth on Fire meets the basic and urgent needs of our high-risk youth. These are young adults that need support in the most trying of times. We believe if we lift up our youth through programs such as Youth on Fire, they can and will have great success and joy. For our family, it really comes down to supporting human rights. Everyone should be able to receive first-class health care, the type of health care that Fenway Health and Youth on Fire provide. No matter what the color of your skin is, no matter how much money you make, no matter who you love, and no matter your gender. We are humbled to be with you tonight. We are proud to be with you tonight. Thank you.
Okay, Jen, I think it's time to bring us home here as we round the stretch. What a wonderful event. I am so inspired by our honorees and the work that they have done for the community. And let's not forget that inspiring story from Tyler. We're getting close to the end of our night, and I'm sure everyone is excited to go to the after party, but there's one practical piece of business.
Exactly. We still have a few dollars left to raise, despite the amazing contributions from the live auction. We know a lot of folks tonight hold Fenway and all it's done near and dear to their heart. I know that we do. I know that I do. For that reason, many of you attended tonight or have contributed to Fenway Health in the past.
However, tonight we're not just raising money for the past. We're raising money for the future and for the resources needed to meet the needs of the LGBTQIA+ community today. We are raising money for people like Tyler and for people with trans kids everywhere.
We are raising dollars for LGBTQIA+ family formation, our commitment to getting to zero with HIV/AIDS, and to help LGBTQ seniors achieve better health outcomes for everyone.
So here's the big ask. On the table, there's a QR code in front of you, and on the screens behind us, you'll see a thermometer around our goal. Where is that thermometer? Pull it back up.
There we go.
There we go. We need your help right now. Get your wallets out, get your QR codes, get that Apple Pay out, click the QR code, and start donating money.
So we have raised, well, we can see it's actually in motion.
Thank you, Dustin.
so we're getting, it's
Dustin, you're getting a lot of
real-time
screen
contribution
time here.
So you can all see where this is going. We have two goals tonight. One is the goal on the thermometer. The other is 100%
And if we get 50 grand,
participation.
the Hale family's going to match it.
Wow.
We need 50 grand, the Hale family will match it.
Thank you so much.
Thank you to the Hale family, amazing philanthropic family in the city of Boston.
So
let's get that thermometer going.
Let's all dig in and give what we can. Each time a contribution is made through the electronic portal, the thermometer will respond, and we will be able to thank that individual again in real time.
There we go, 15. Thank you, Hillary, I think I saw. Jen, what an amazing night this was. The dance troupe really was the inflection point for me, and it just brought the energy in the room to an astounding level, followed by the auction, $20,000 for that first auction, which was unbelievable.
Yeah, just fantastic, and I'm so appreciative of that and all the contributions earlier on. And I love the energy and excitement that comes from the thermometer. The fact that it's real time, it's just like, well, honey, there's an app for that, and we're looking for that right here.
Keep those QRs going. Thank you, Rachel. Thank you, Paul. Thank you, Daniel. Jake. Great momentum here. Thank you so much for all of your support and for coming here.
Dallas. Anonymous.
I'm ready to get dancing, Jen, but
Yes.
we got to get that thermometer to 50,000.
I want to dance with Anonymous. We are making progress here. So also remember that there is an after party, and the silent auction will remain open for a while, and so there's a lot of opportunities there as well. We are closing in on 20,000. If I had a tote bag, I'd offer it to you, but I don't. So.
Thank you so much. Amazing support. Thank you, David, and here we go. Oliver, thank you.
Very good. Very
Let's
good.
keep that going. We have a $50,000 match. Let's
Brian,
get that
thank you.
$50,000 match. We don't want to leave that on the table. Thank you, Mark. Thank you, John and Brian.
Spence, Brian.
Thank you, Chris. I have a screen right in front of me. Did you know we had a screen?
Oh, we have
Thank
it
you,
in front of us.
Miles.
Yeah, they really caught up.
Fantastic. 21. Keep it going. We're holding you hostage, basically. We're not going to go dancing until we get the thermometer
There'll be
going.
no dancing
Yeah.
until.
There we go. Thank you.
Jordina.
We just got $10,000
Oh my
pledge,
gosh.
so we're at
Joanne, thank you
32,000
so much.
right
Joanne
now.
Herman.
A little bit of a
Pledged
delay on the thermometer.
$10,000.
32,000. Unbelievable. The support of this LGBT community is just unbelievable. Think about the history of Fenway, 50 years as an organization. I think this event has been going on since the early 90s. The perfect example of a community coming together to raise money for such an important institution like Fenway Health, to provide health care for
Kira.
all people who walk in the doors of healthcare.
Lisa, nice.
There we go. 50.
Anonymous, busy again. I'll be dancing all night. Katie Martell, thank you.
All right.
Very good.
Cheryl's
We passed
coming
the
with good
halfway
news.
mark, plus we just have another 5.
We just got another
we're,
5.
We're roughly 40 all in. Joe?
We have 10,000 to go.
Yeah, I guess getting started.
Can we get the thermometer to be updated with those donations? I don't know. Maybe not.
It is
QR
heating
codes
up.
right in front of you. Let's get those cards going.
It is heating up a bit here.
Yeah.
I really appreciate that. Kenneth, thank you. So at almost 27, we have 15 in addition to this.
I think all we need is $4 more thousand, and we're going to be at the 50.
I think we're
4,000. That's all we
close.
need. Can we get some momentum in the room for $4,000?
Yeah.
There we go. 27. We're just shy. 3,000. Let's
right?
keep it going.
Sigdem. Wow. I hope I'm getting that right. Sigdem Palgar. Lawrence, thank you.
There we go. It's going up.
Yeah. Evan, thank you so much. You know, maybe I could find a tote bag or two. I mean, what the heck, right? I mean. Mark? Didn't Mark give before? Is Mark a repeat customer? I'm not sure. Catherine, thank you so much. Diane? Rachel? Katie Ender.
There we go. We're
making
getting there.
progress. How are we doing there? So that gets us to, so we have 10 and 5 and 5. And so we need to get to 30 to hit the 50K number.
All right.
All right. There we go.
There we are. Thank you very
Ollie.
much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Beautiful.
Wow,
Thank
that's a
you
lot of
so much.
work in that room.
Yeah. It's like, I have to say, I have great respect for Vanna White now.
Jen, it's really been a pleasure serving with you. And thank you again to all of our table captains. Thank you again to the staff of Fenway for pulling this event together. It really has just been an inspiring night. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Michael. I echo those sentiments. And we both want to thank the entire audience for your generosity and to look forward to working with you in the next coming year. Until the next gala, thank you again.
Thank you. Let's dance.